Hey y'all, what's up? It's Livia. If you're new, welcome. So today's video is a reacting, well, I guess it's not a reaction video, but I am going to be reacting, well, maybe it is a reaction video, I don't know. I'm going to be reacting to, Clinton Anderson videos, which I've actually never talked about him on this channel. Oh God. I don't like him. I know he's kind of controversial. I prefer Buck Brannaman and some other like horsemanship people. Well, actually, no, I don't like anybody else except like Buck Brannaman and stuff for like the horsemanship end when it comes to like fixing behavioral problems or whatever, training or yeah, I like Buck Brannaman. I think he's a great trainer. Clinton Anderson, not so much. Yeah, I know that definitely offended some people. I'm so sorry, but it's just my opinion. So, I'm not a huge fan on Clinton Anderson. I think he blames the horses a lot for everything the horses do, when a lot of the stuff, when horses do stuff, it's usually the rider 50% of the time. Well, actually, I would say 90% of the time, it is the rider and not the horse. So, anyways, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Clinton Anderson. So, yeah, that's a controversial topic. I feel like a lot of people like him, a lot of people don't like him. 50% of equestrians hate him, 50% of equestrians love him. So, anyways, I also think he's kind of a bit of a jerk and kind of rude, not just to the horses, but also to the owners of the horses. Yeah, I watched a video where he literally was screaming at this guy. And he was literally, the guy fell over in the round pen because he was running so fast to chase after the horse. And Clint Anderson was yelling at him to get up. Anyways, I think he's kind of a jerk, not just to the horses, but also to the owners. Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe down below because it really does help me out and I also really do appreciate it. And let's get in this video. Oh my God, this is hilarious. We are going to react to this first video. And it's Clint Anderson presents Running Scared. Training an aggressive horse. Yeah. Let's see. I think I've actually seen this video before, and I don't believe the horse was aggressive. So, let's see. We're going to screen record, see.
Most horses, if they show any kind of aggressive tendencies, usually you can nip it right in the bud. But Jack's special. He's in a class of his own.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Literally, this guy, dude. I love how like when they showed the horse, they like with its head over like the round pen panel, they put like that like harsh like boom music. And the horse is just looking. Anyways, back to the video. I can't. This is ridiculous. I don't like this guy. See, this guy's just so annoying already.
He just kept getting more aggressive, more aggressive.
Once you've got a horse that's aggressive, you better start thinking about how you're going to correct that pretty quickly.
The horse isn't even aggressive. She like walked up to it and it looked fine.
Dive at me.
It's basically like a 1,000-pound dog, but now's aggressive and wants to bite you.
I decided that I needed to build something between me and Jack.
Why do they keep...
But it sure didn't take me long to figure out that round bale figure. He chased me out of the round pen pretty aggressively. I'm in the towel. I said, I'm done. He needs somebody bigger and badder than me to train him.
Oh, this guy does reining? Oh, you know what? I've actually seen him do reining. He was like in Scottsdale at the reining show in Scottsdale. If y'all don't know what the reining show in Scottsdale is, because I don't think most of my viewers are rainers, but that is the Cactus Classic in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I actually saw him there. Well, I didn't go, but I saw him on a video there. But until I saw that video on YouTube of him competing in reining in like the level 1 open, I didn't know he did reining. But it has him stopping in the intro of his videos. It's absolutely hilarious, the fact. Like, dude, why this guy isn't even that good at reining either. He's pretty bad too. Not shaming, but we're in Michigan.
My name's Kim Powers, and I've been riding horses since before I was born, and I've been training horses since I was...
Girl, if you know how to train...
Training and riding, competing ever since. Everything from...
If you know how to train horses...
Rodeo, extreme cowboy racing, pretty much anything you can imagine. Jack and I have a little bit of history. He's a...
Dude, if she's apparently a trainer since she was 18 or whatever, 20 years old, then shouldn't she know how to train her horse so it doesn't act like this anymore? If she's apparently a trainer? Girl, you're not a trainer then if you don't know how to correct your own horse.
4 years old now, and I'm a professional barefoot trimmer, and I actually trimmed him as a yearling, and he was a little bit naughty, but just typical young horse stuff. And
professional barefoot trainer?
He was basically a pasture pet.
Farrier? Hold on. This got worse. Dude. Okay, anybody that is a professional barefoot trainer, there's something wrong with their logic. Okay. Moving on. So, I'm still stuck at the point where she's a professional she was a trainer or whatever that she claimed to be when she was 18, 20 years old. She claimed to be a professional trainer. Well, then you should be able to correct your own horse, but maybe she's not a trainer anymore. But wouldn't you still know those techniques? Or is she still a trainer? I don't know. I don't understand this lady. She's absolutely ridiculous.
For a couple of years, he was basically a pasture pet, and then the owner decided to send him for training, and that's what brought us to now. Most horses, if they show any kind of aggressive tendencies, usually you can nip it right in the bud. But Jack's special. He's in a class of his own. Since Jack was basically a pasture pet for 2 years, nobody asked him to do anything. In his mind, he got more and more powerful over humans. On several occasions, Jack would...
Is she hitting the horse in the face?
I decided that I needed to build something in the middle of the round pen so I had something to get behind and putting something between
or
me and Jack. So
was I just like seeing something?
I'll just put the round bale feeder inside the round pen so I have something to duck behind.
Yeah, like that's gonna work.
But it sure didn't take me long to figure out that round bale feeder. He would lunge at the round bale feeder and actually hit his chest on it, teeth bared, trying to get at me. One of the times he attacked me, I was just standing here talking to someone else, and he just came running at me for no reason when all I was asking him to do was... He chased me out of the round pen pretty aggressively. So after that, I threw in the towel. I said, I'm done. He needs somebody bigger and badder than me to train him.
What? He needs somebody bigger and badder to train him. Oh my God. Oh my holy God. You can literally be a little child. Like a child. Like a little 10-year-old at the Mustang makeovers, training a wild Mustang yearling. And work with an aggressive horse. You don't need a barely a 6 foot guy, or however tall he is, to train the horse. Even a kid that's like 9 years old, 8 years old, doing like yearling Mustang makeovers, or however old they let the kids do it, start at. 10 years old, 8, 9 years old, whatever. And be able to work with and fix an aggressive horse. And aggression with horses is not always from like them charging you is not always from, like fear or, lack of respect or whatever. It can be from pain, or there's, anything. Anything's possible. There's many, many reasons that a horse could be aggressive and run after you. It can be lack of respect, fear, pain, blah, blah, blah. Been abused before you got the horse. Anything's possible.
So let me see if I get this straight. We have a horse that basically is disrespectful and dominant and has the upper hand on human beings. We have an owner that's frightened of the horse and wants nothing to do with trying to get into this situation and fix it herself. We have a trainer that wants to help the horse, is willing, but she's out of knowledge and she's frustrated. When you add those three things up, you know what you have? You have a very volatile cocktail situation. It's not if somebody gets hurt, it's just when, how bad it is.
Why is this guy so
Kim, why
annoying?
am I here, mate?
Well, I've had Jack
That's my
in.
question.
He's been here for about a month, but I gave up training.
This guy's the most annoying person I've ever seen.
Seemed to get worse and worse and worse, and I've run out of the knowledge that I need to deal with him. Jack is just a special case.
How
I
old
don't
is
know
he?
what to say about him. He's got me baffled. Hopefully Clinton can knock the attitude out of him, and we can continue his training without getting killed.
So this is the horse here, correct?
Yep.
What's his name?
Jack.
Jack.
He's 4 years. Hold on. I just remembered just a second ago that he's 4 freaking years old. Why is it? I think this is 4, right? Why doesn't he already have a saddle on? He's not a Mustang. He's not owned by the BLM. Or you can't start a horse till they're like 4 or 5 or however old. Dude, why hasn't he had a saddle on for like the last year? Like, he should have been started when he was 3. Or, 2. But the only reason I say 2, and the only reason I think 2 to start a horse is acceptable, is if you have extremely light equipment, like you use an English saddle, or your Western saddle is, 15 pounds or lighter. And the person you put the horse on, ride the horse when it's a 2-year-old, is a really light person that weighs, maybe 100 pounds or less. So you have a kid do it or something. But if the horses are already 4, why is it saddle trained? Because I don't think he's saddle trained, because they said to start getting the training going with him, I think. Oh my god.
Okay. Horses by nature are not aggressive animals, but it just starts in little increments, okay? Like the horse will kind of pin his ears back at the owner, or take a nip, or take a bite, and that owner moves away from that horse or doesn't correct that horse. Then that behavior gets worse and worse and worse until eventually the horse is literally chasing the owner out of the pen and dominating the whole situation. First thing I got to ask you here, Kim, what is that in the middle of the round pen? Because I got to tell you, I have never seen this situation right here. What is that?
That's his round bale hay feeder.
Right.
To basically duck behind. Keep
Okay, so
myself
it's a
safe.
barrier. This is like a cage for you. So
Yes.
instead of you putting the lion in the cage, you were kind of getting it outside the cage to try to protect yourself. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, mate, is we got to get this out of here, because I can't train him effectively if I can't move around the round pen. I understand why you did it, but I've got to get it out of here, mate, because unless I can move his feet, I can't get control of the horse. I understand why you did it, but I've got to get it out of here. I want to go in there right from the beginning and establish my leadership between me and him. Or, for lack of a better word, let's just cut to the chase.
This guy's like the worst
He
trainer
is
I've
so
ever
far
seen.
down on my pecking order, it's not even funny. Because remember something, it's not if this horse hurts or seriously injures somebody, it's just when this happens. So make no mistake, this is kind of a little bit of a life-threatening situation here.
So everything I say, take with a grain of salt. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. I've never worked with an aggressive horse. I've never had an aggressive horse. So, and I know everybody's gonna crap all over me and hate on me and be like, you don't like Clint Anderson. Who likes him? Come on. Anyways, but take everything I say with a grain of salt. Here's why. I've never owned an aggressive horse. And I've never worked with one. And I have never been around one or seen anybody train one. But here's the thing I do know. I have had horses since I was 2. And I'm 11. So I've had horses for 9 years. 9 years. Okay? 9 years. Next year it'll be 10 years of having horses. But in this 9 years, and well, technically I would say I wouldn't count me knowing anything until I was like 5. Until I actually like knew crap and actually like could actually like be a smart equestrian and actually know something was until I was, 5.5, 6. And I actually could really think about what I was doing, etc. I feel like a lot of equestrians that start riding when they're 2, they don't start being really good until they're maybe, like 10, 8, 9, 10, but I'm more mature. So I started to try and be a good equestrian when I was like 6. So I do know, and I do know that I know horses are not naturally, like he said, aggressive animals. It usually happens from, fear or, abuse, because maybe the owners have abused the horse, so over time it caused them to be aggressive because they're trying to protect yourself. And I think my main reason why I hate Clint Anderson is because he tries to dominate horses. And if you know anything about animals, this goes for dogs and horses or any animal. If you know something about animals, you do not need to dominate them. You need to build a foundation with them, so then they respect you and you respect them, etc. And you also need to form a really good bond with them. So then they have the respect, and so then they respect you and you respect them. And that has to go for both of you. They can't respect you, but you don't respect them. You have to respect them and they have to respect you. Because when you have a relationship with a horse, you have to have a bond with them and they have to have a bond with you. Because horses are not going to, okay, here's an example, Copper. When I first got Copper, he threw me off, and he did not, when I was 2, he would buck me off, and I'd be, in the dirt, ah! And thank God my parents were around, or I would have been, toast, and he would have, stepped on me. And, he spooked at a random squirrel that he would not spook at now. And, and I fell off because I had horrible equitation. And he, almost stepped on me. So they don't really care about somebody. If you have not formed a good bond with them and they respect you, or they're not going to take care of you. And one of the big things that I go by is not to dominate your animals. Do not dominate your animals. And that includes dogs. I know I'm not a huge fan of Caesar Milan. I prefer Victoria. I think her name's Victoria Stilwell. And because I feel like a lot of big thing that Caesar goes by is dominating your dogs and trying to be dominant over them, which is super stupid, because you don't need to be dominant over an animal, because you want to build a relationship with them so they respect you and you respect them. But you both have to respect each other, because if you don't respect them, and then there's no point in having a relationship with them. And you can't expect an animal to respect you while you're abusing them and mentally scaring them. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry I'm like ranting. But we'll get back to the video. There's still like a 20-something minute video. And I'm not going to spend 20 minutes watching the whole video. Because I've already seen this video before. So, yeah. Let's get to reacting to it. Zumi, what are you doing? Excuse me. Hi. I thought I already watched this. Did he just whip the horse? Who? Oh my god. Dude. No. I swear, this guy is literally like doing, oh my god. I literally can't handle this guy. He literally like lassoed the horse's neck. You don't do that. That's like something that they do like out in like on the prairie in like 1800s. You don't lasso a horse. You know what I mean? You don't lasso a horse like what he did. Oh my god. And I swear that this guy does flooding, because I watched another video on a YouTube, on an animal activist page. She's like apparently the #1 equine activist in here in America, or maybe even in the world. But ouch. Anyways, so there's a video of him talking about like flooding. So he does something called, I think he does flooding. And that is basically where you work the horse so much to the point where they're so tired. I'll put the definition of flooding somewhere up here. And you tire the horse out so much to the point that they are like huffing and puffing and they're drenching with sweat, and then you put a saddle on them or do something with them that they've never done before. That's the meaning of flooding. From the last time I checked, unless Safari changed it. This guy's famous. Told. What happened to like Buck Brannaman? Why aren't they even training the horse? I want to see the training. I don't care about this. Why am I even watching this? Does he do? Dude, this guy does, I swear to God, he does everything. He does like cutting, he does reining, he does liberty, he does tricks. What is it? Oh my
First thing I need
god.
to make clear in
Pick a
this
lane.
situation is that we've got a
Pick
very
a
aggressive
discipline.
horse here that's got away with this habit for a long time. So when I walk in this round bend, I'm going to start gaining control.
Gotta
of
go
his
left,
step,
right,
establishing
back,
respect
forward,
by
or
moving
whatever he
forward,
says,
backwards, left,
you
right.
know.
When he's starting to do what I want him to do, and he's behaving well, I want to get out. I don't want to keep annoying him and doing it over and over and over again. Horses don't learn from pressure, they learn from the release of pressure. Us leaving him alone is the greatest reward he could have. Let's get in there.
Clinton's bigger and badder than me, and if
Bigger-
he can't help Jack,
dude.
I don't think anybody can.
So straight away, I'm going to ask his feet to move. Point, clock.
Hold on.
Move those feet.
Dude, what is wrong with this lady? To her, it's all about having somebody to train the horse that's bigger and badder than her. Like, even a kid can, like me, literally could train this horse if they were, like, taught how to fix an aggressive issue. It doesn't need to be a big Australian man. You know what I mean?
When I say move, you better move now. Once you've got a horse that's aggressive, you better start thinking about how you're going to correct that pretty quickly. I want him to realize I'm deadly serious.
Jack was probably thinking, holy
He's
crap,
smacking the
who's
horse
this
on its butt.
Right now, he's figured out that I'm not normal. This is a whole different boxing match than what he's used
Dude. I swear I'm going to like die after watching this video. Dude, oh my god. The most annoying part for me is this guy is literally, I swear, this horse is not even aggressive. Hold on. 1 second. Gotta rewind.
He's figured out that I'm not normal. This is a whole different boxing match than what he's used to. Too slow.
Yeah, he hit the horse.
Right there. He pinned his ears at me right there.
The horse definitely had a change in responding to Clinton's more aggressive black and white behavior. You could see that change in his eye.
Change direction, step in front, back, ask him to lope. I pointed in the air and he didn't lope. The thing that I had to really get across to Kim was to be black and white. Don't turn your butt towards me. One good whack is
Dude,
better
I
than a
pray
thousand
that
little
this
taps.
guy
If you're going to get in there and spank one's butt, get
gets
in
his
there and get
license
the job
away
done and be
from
done with it at that point. Better, low. I'm going to ask him again. Better, I like that one better. Notice those 2 times I didn't smack him on.
I don't even think this horse is aggressive. Like, this horse is just peacefully running around and doing everything he says. I think it's annoying, though. Like, he's literally smacking the horse. He's going to cause this horse aggression. I don't think this horse has aggression when Clinton got there and when the lady was dealing with it. I just think the horse can sense her fear. And a lot of horses are smart. And they know when people are afraid, and they will take advantage of it when people are intimidated by them and are afraid of them. So that's why he's, coming at her and chasing after her, because he knows she's afraid. That's how a lot of horses are. That's how Copper is. If somebody rides him that is afraid, he can sense that, and he will take advantage of that person and try and get him off. So that's not how Icy or Farless is, but that's how Copper is. So I really don't think this horse is aggressive. I do, however, think that Clint Anderson is going to make this horse aggressive by whipping it and making it scared of people. That's what I think.
On the butt. Good boy. See him licking his lips? I love that. See how his ears are pricked forward? What do you think he's thinking right now, Kim? He's thinking, holy crap, what is wrong with this guy? He's on crack. That's good.
I don't see it pinning its ears.
Because that's the opposite of him wondering if he's going to kill me today. We've rattled his world a little bit, haven't we? Good boy, see? I'm actually a pretty good friend of yours. But you got to give me 2 eyes, not 2 heels, but not 2 eyes and run over me.
I swear, if I did this to one of my horses, they would kill me. They would come and stomp on me. They would not put up with this. This is a good horse. Like, nor would I even try this because we know how I feel about whipping horses. Anyways, but if somebody tried this with Copper, oh, he would kill you. That horse would kill you. He would literally come up and kick you in the face. He would not put up with you smacking him on his butt. No. Farless, she would not put up with that. Icy, he would not put up with that. Copper's the meanest. He would literally go from 1 to 100 in a second if you smack him on his butt as many times as he is and make him run around in a circle. He would lose his crap. You know what, guys? I am 11 minutes into the video. There's 13 minutes left. I can't watch the rest of the video. This is going to give me, like, severe anxiety, worse than I already have. So, we're not going to continue watching this video. We are done with this video. There's 13 minutes left of it. I'm 11 minutes, and I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video talking about Clint Anderson and his abuse. If you want more of these videos, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make more. And if you have any animal abuse, dog, cat, horse abuse for me to talk about. Oh, here's one thing I want to add before I end this video. Horses have thinner skin than people think. So this guy hitting the horse is causing severe pain. Anyways, if you have any videos you want me to react to, send it to this email right here. I am tired and I am done for today. I cannot watch this guy anymore. So I will see you guys in another one. Have a good day. Bye. God.